too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Out of my way.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Mike Green is there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And a whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the set. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
28-yard line.
Ready.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap for Wolf. Flush to his right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. The pick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see The response as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Hold on, ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Mitchell. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Second down. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw, Jackson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run with Mitchell. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
on the jump. Ready.
On first down, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A run up the middle, Spears, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll get this into the hands of Wrigley, complete. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 3-all is the score. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Jim Beekhead. Touchdown Titans. That is first touchdown this year. Slides at the point. Up and good. And the Titans take a 10-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. A give to Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Open man is Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Titans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Got it. Ready? Ready!
Off play action, it's Ward. So he swung out wide to Spears. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Get it!
Here's a handoff to Spears. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Pat to 60, Pat.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First down, 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for us.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Mike Green getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No. Ready.
On first and 10, Jackson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On the return, it's Chindike. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run.
That one on target to Wrigley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan first down.
15-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff, running left is Spears. And he will score! Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Titans 17, Ravens 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Jackson now. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on second down. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
First and 10. Down, Jackson. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second down, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jimmy DK now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Tap the 11.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. They'll do their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. Now it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another Titans first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the
Throwing again is Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Joey Sly kicking off for Tennessee.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
I'm already.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans have got it.
Mike, we hear that term, run after.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a fade. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Get up.
On play action, it's Wolves. That's complete to DK. And a good job rallying to the football. Holden's just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Titans sending out their punt. And they'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. There's that man again, another catch.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra points. No good. And the score remains the same. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready up! Come on, go!
Off play action, it's Ward. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They swung out wide to Spears. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on field. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage. But at least he avoids taking that shot.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Mitchell trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Jackson, that one taken in. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready? Gravity line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward in trouble, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go. 60 in.
Throwing is Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And while they've been winning the game, it certainly hasn't been because of the ground game. The defense has smothered them at the point of attack, and it doesn't look to get any better anytime soon.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And a good one here. He'll be marked out up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
A carry here for Spears. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Third and 2.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. And it's going to be first and goal.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Titans first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
29-yard line. It's a pickup of
From
6.
29,
Brings up
here's second and 4.
Here we go.
And now a handoff to Pollard. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the defense can't love for a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
Ready?
Throwing, Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Straight ahead, it's Spears. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Ward. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. One last throw here for Ward. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion. So it is a win here for the visitors. The